stunning on these hoes. I've been steady scheming, boy, my bread will never fold. Boy, we in that mode, and my neck and wrist so froze. I got the bitch, she in the field, now watch her hit the pole. Sugar daddy season, boy, we stunning on these hoes.
Hey everyone, it's November 6th, Thursday, November 6th, and here's your Sugar Daddy season live stream. We're doing a $20 sugar giveaway, kind of like we always do, our typical giveaway. To be eligible for the giveaway, you got to do two things. First, you got to repost the stream. Second, you got to comment in the stream. And let's get that comment box up for me, Quan. I haven't seen any comments yet. Come on, guys, let's comment. You got to comment here to be eligible for the stream money. But you got to comment, and you got to repost the stream. And I know it's not any bowling stream kind of money. It's not like the big one we had on Tuesday. But $20, $20, some sugar. And if you hold on to it, yo, hey, Knife Catcher, how's it going? I think there's a good chance this can grow. Good morning to you, goodness favor. So today I kind of wanted to talk a little bit, like, Tuesday was a big, upbeat day. Tomorrow is another big stream. It's the housewarming party. It's at 10 p.m. Eastern, so it's an hour later than today. We're going to be going over the new websites. And we're also going to be talking about things we'll be adding to the new websites. Because like most meme coins don't really have a website to talk about, but we do. And we're going to be building a lot of things there. So I kind of want to talk a little bit about our plans for this month, and I kind of want to talk about meme coins in general. So our plans, again, we're going to be building the stream this month. We're going to be having probably bowling nights on Tuesdays generally, and those will be kind of bigger giveaways and kind of buying other coins and buying more Sugar Daddy season. Big time on Tuesdays. We'll talk about the website. We're going to grow the stream, grow the community, and that's going to be kind of November. Come December, shit's going to fly. Shit is going to be amazing. The website, I already saw the trailer for the documentary. We haven't paid for a full documentary, to be clear, but we have a trailer. So we kind of have things in the works for a documentary about Sugar Daddy season. And that documentary will be, like, the trailer will be released, probably early December. It's looking pretty good so far, I'm not going to lie. The other thing with the website is we're going to make it far more interactive, far more community-based. You get missions, you earn XP, and then you can climb a leaderboard and earn some sugar. That's going to be the next vision of the website. We'll talk about it, tomorrow during the housewarming party. But today I want to talk a little bit about what's going on in the meme coin world, because we've kind of seen the devastation going on, but I've seen a few that are actually popping up okay. I talked about that South Park Sucks Now coin, and at first I liked it, and then I kind of didn't like it, and now it actually seems like they're actually trying hard. I'm probably going to go buy back in there at some point this weekend and look into it. I'm just not going to go too hard too quick. How's it going, Suwani? Nice to see you. Again, everyone that comments and reposts, you get eligible for the $20. And hey, the less people that comment, well, I guess it's probably easier to win that $20. That's all I'm going to say. Anyways, they seem to be out there hustling, and that's what I really want to see a meme coin do. Because we're all sick of the pump and dump shit. And we're all sick of the flavor of the day shit. That stuff just does not work. Playing hot potato shit coin, it just doesn't really get you anywhere, and I think that's been kind of exposed. I don't know. I don't think this shakeout is quite done, to be honest. We'll see how long it lasts. But the thing about shakeouts, thanks Pearl Sounds, thanks for giving the shout out to Sugar. The things about the shakeouts is that everyone gets reset. By the way, we're still at 100% above our great reset. We're kind of holding ground here. Our coin price did go down because the price of Solana went down, but people aren't really selling our coin. How are you doing, Sylvie? Nice to see you. But it doesn't matter if your coin, how much your coin goes down during these drawdowns. It's more about when shit gets better, who buys, which coins go up. And I think the people will naturally gravitate to the coins and the communities that are real that seem to be trying, that seem to be actually trying to build something, that seem to actually believe in what they're talking about. Because let's face it, most of these meme coins are bullshit. You know what I mean? They're just bullshit. Like, there's very few. I basically only, on the website, it shows my portfolio that was updated in late October. But as of now, there's really only 3 that I'm. Good for you, Crypto Frost. Again, you don't want to be selling now. This is not the time to sell anything unless you have to. But I will say this: there's really only 3 coins besides Sugar Daddy Season I really believe in. Obviously, Quantum. You know I believe in Uranus because it's funny, because it's backed by Jupiter Studio, and because they have a guy out there making content. He wants a Uranus, Missouri, with a fudge factory and all sorts of stuff. They show their face on Uranus. Giga is, they have a fitness line. They've been around for a while. They've had live events where they, again, show their face. People don't show their face as much as I do, but again, I show my face. And then there's SPX 6900, of course, led by Murad. I've never been able to pronounce his name correctly, but obviously he's basically me with way cooler hair and a bigger following. Again, shows his face. At the end of the day, how is a community real unless some people are showing their fucking face? You know what I'm saying? What is this about? Thank you, Gullah. Again, good luck to us all. I'm not saying every single person in the chat, in the community, needs to show their face. But the people that truly believe, the big leaders, should. Because a community is decentralized. But a community also has leadership. And, Satoshi never showed his face, but Satoshi was a leader. Like, he was very clearly a leader and clearly a real person. And you know what? He owned 50 to 60% of Bitcoin at one point. And it became more gradually decentralized. That's how these meme coins must be. They must have some real leadership where people are like, those guys care. They need to be shipping stuff so people can care. Why should anyone care about any of these meme coins besides the price? Okay? Because if all you care about is the price, then there's nothing really to it. Like, obviously everyone cares about the price and everyone wants the price to go up. But you gotta check yourself and be like, is there something here? With Giga, it's all about being testosterone and manly, and they have these products. Prodigy Penguins is all about these funny, cute penguins and old products. What is Sugar Daddy Season? Well, Sugar Daddy Season is fucking degenerate optimism more than anything. And yes, we're the Sugar Daddy of meme coins. We support other meme coins. And we will have tools on the website to talk about meme coins. And we're kind of the idea is that our brand will be associated with relentless, degenerate optimism. And that means something. Because when you're down in the dumps, like so many people are right now, because the crypto markets and the meme coin markets especially are bad, you need something to hope for. Why do people believe in religion? It gives them hope. Meme coins are kind of like a religion. You gotta believe in the substance of the meme coin, and ours is optimism. One of the, it's not on the website now, but something, what's up, Crypto Savvies? Something we're going to be bringing in December is some real lore. Some real Sugar Daddy Season lore. Some real lore about Sugar the Bear. We're going to have a fucking Bible, guys. We're going to have a Bible for Sugar Daddy Season on the website. And we will have Sugar Daddy Season Bible readings on this show. And you can contribute to it as well. We're going to make it so that you can contribute to it. There'll be the canon that I produce and kind of like the team produces, but there will also be user-generated canon that can be brought into the SugarDaddy.meme canon. You get what I'm saying? And again, remember, repost the stream on X and comment during the stream. We're going to be doing a $20 giveaway like we always do. But this is the type of hustling we're doing for Sugar Daddy Season. Even though our coin isn't doing shit right now, at some point it will. And that's just the way these coins work. Everyone piles in when everyone piles in. But we're gonna build a community and a belief system first here. We're gonna build a website. We're gonna have substance to us, guys. We're gonna have substance to us so that if and when we do run, people will understand why. They're not gonna just be like, this is a bullshit coin. This is dog shit cat coin 2000. You know what I'm saying? You know how much dog shit cat coin 2000? I remember looking at these fucking pump and dump coins. I saw something called Rizoween. Like, what the fuck? And it got to like $2 million. And I'm not blaming anyone for trading it, but we all know this shit's stupid. We all know that shit's stupid. And if you want to play hot potato, fine, but you're probably going to lose. Because there's some little incel behind the screen making 3,000 of these coins and pumping it up and dumping it on people and then selling it. Like, fuck that. You know? Like, if you're going to buy a meme coin, at least believe in it. It's kind of like a baseball card. At least like the baseball card you're buying. Like, yeah, you want it to go up in value, but at least like it. It's also like art. You might buy some art because of you think it's going to go up in value, but hopefully you at least like it. You know, I will say about this knife catcher. I don't know about Total. Is that a different type of meme coin? Knife catcher? I'm not really very familiar with that. I am going to look at some other meme coins. I do want to adjust my portfolio in November to kind of have a few more meme coins I believe in, and not just ones that I'm like, this seems okay. You know, like kind of like I talk about Fartcoin. I'm like, well, I just like Fartcoin because I like butts right now, and I think the next thing might be butts, right? But I don't know anything about, like, is the Fartcoin community really doing anything? Or is it just pure nihilism? I generally, at this point, want something where it seems like there's a community and they're doing something. Oh, the total market cap of, like, all meme coins? Listen, all I'm going to say about Sugar Daddy season is, like, we have a huge fucking run-up, and then obviously we collapsed in August, September, and now it's time for our rebirth. You know, there'll be some people that sold that will come back. There'll be some people that sold and they'll never come back. And that's probably better. And it's almost like good that they don't come back. But I think we can do it. Because this time when we go up, there'll be substance to us. It won't just happen like out of the gate and everyone didn't really know what's going on. Like, the substance will come first and then the price will come later. Because that's generally what I want to see from a meme coin. A pump and dump, by its nature, the price goes up first, and then the content comes later. And that generally doesn't work out so well. I generally prefer it to be the opposite way. And now with this kind of down the dumps kind of situation, where everyone in meme coin land is in despair, well, the pump and dumpers don't have as much stupid money that they can fleece. The projects where they don't really care about it and they're just trying to make a quick buck, they'll probably cash out and won't come back. We're out here grinding. I know Giga's out there grinding. I know the SPX 6900 guys clearly care. I'm guessing Jupiter Studios back in Uranus. I'm pretty sure they're going to try to hold that bottom. But you're right, Crypto Frost. It is about the holders. You don't quick flip 100x. It just doesn't work like that. You want to, like, if Sugar Daddy Season is at a $2 million market cap, we get to a $200 million market cap, that's a 100x. But you're going to have to hold. We could get to a $2 billion. Maybe. I think we can. That's 1,000x. You win this $20 today, you hold it, and we 1,000x, that's $20,000. That could only happen with a meme coin like Sugar Daddy Season, where it's small and they're trying, and the people that believe in it have a delusional belief in it. That's the only way it's going to happen. You're not going to 1,000x anything else with your money right now. It's impossible. And I'm not saying you're going to 1,000x with Sugar Daddy Season or any other meme coin, but from what I can tell, it's the only way that's reasonably possible. And the reason you can 100x in a meme coin is the same reason these things fucking crash. Because it is a liquid and thin. A little bit of money can really push these things really high, and they can push them really low too. So the key is basically having a holder base that believes, so that when the money comes in, it can actually run the fuck up, and people don't just like try to sell every last for a quick little buck, because that's what a trader does. A meme coin by its nature must have believers, not traders. I don't dislike traders. I mean, I'm kind of a trader myself. But you have to understand that there's some things that are meant to be traded. And meme coins, you don't want your holder base to be traders. You don't want them to be just mercenary capital. You need strong believers. And how do you build strong believers? You build content and you build community in times like this. In times when meme coins are kind of suck. In times when you just have to keep grinding through. So that's what we're doing at Sugar Daddy season. We're going to have our little giveaways. Today's just a $20 giveaway, guys. I get it. We're not having the activity as we had when bowling and a lot of the craziness that went on. And tomorrow we're going to have a bigger giveaway, and it's a bigger episode. The Sugar's housewarming party. We're all going to have some cocoa, Colombian cocoa in Quan's case, probably just boring-ass old man cocoa in my case. I mean, I'll probably just drink chocolate milk. Fuck, who am I kidding? I'm not going to be like, I don't want this hot thing. Just give me some chocolate milk, and I get that like Twix chocolate milk or some shit. I'll be like, my kids are like, hey, Daddy, give me some of that chocolate. I'm like, no, it's my chocolate milk. Some weird shit like that. Okay, that's what we're doing tomorrow. And we're going to give away 2 winners, $69 each because of how I bowled. It should have been $68, but we added an extra one to grow on to make it a nice, cool $69 for 2 people. So tomorrow's episode will be fun. We'll be live going through the website, and we can have comments about what we want to see with the website, because the first generation of the website, which is out now, is more to just consume content from the user standpoint. You're just like reading our music videos on there. We got some articles. We got some other information and videos and stuff. Next generation in December, that's when you can earn experience points and you can climb leaderboards. You get tasks, and the people with the most experience points, they get recognized in the Sugar Daddy season community. And quite frankly, we're going to be giving sugar away to people that are in the top of the leaderboard. It won't be like top heavy. It'll be like, $20 to the top 25. I don't know what we're going to do. So it's not going to be the type of thing where like, if you get first, you get way more than the guy who gets third. We're not doing it like that. Not quite. We're giving away $138 because it was a 136 I bowled, but that would be 68 per person. And it's got to be, if you're doing 68 per person, you got to do 69. Am I right, fam? Once you go 68, you might as well go 69. So we're doing 69 per person tomorrow, 2 winners. And all I'm going to say right now is like, you got to be careful with your money, but now's when, if some meme coins take off, man, shit, you're getting a good price. You're getting a good price on any of them. You're getting a good price, I think, on Sugar Daddy season. You're getting a good price on Giga. I'm looking at that South Park Sucks Now coin again because I was in it, then I counted out. And it's only been 5 days. I generally want coins that have been around for like months. I really want to see coins that have been around for months that have gotten the shit kicked out of them, but they still seem to be trying. There's some coins that I have lost a little belief in that I owned a little bit of. But like, again, a little bit of. I don't really talk about them on the show. The ones I talk about a lot, SPX 6900, Uranus, Giga, like I like those coins still. There's just a couple others that I was like, this might be useless after all. Let's just leave it at that. You want your whales in your coins. You want the whales because they can pump up the coin's price. And pumping up the price makes people believe in the coin. But you also, more than anything, you need people that believe in the coin. Whether it's the whales or the small guy. You got to have the small guys. Because you have to have the small guys. You need a raw number of people that believe in the coin. And it can't just be all about the price. Because if that's all people believe in, then when times go bad, they're going to be like, okay, I'm out because this is stupid. And that's the month that we're in. A lot of other coins will collapse. And that's fine. It's fine. Because when and if the public starts getting into meme coins and crypto again, it needs to be easy for them what to choose. They need to understand if they do the flavor-related bullshit on Phantom, yes, they're probably going to get fucked. But that there are this 6 to 10 projects that survived November of 2025, that kept building, that have a real community, that have people that show their face. And obviously, like, I can't cause this coin to go up or down in value because ultimately I don't own it. I mean, I own the coin. I own a lot of the coins, but I don't own all the coins. It will always be based on, what other people do. That's just how any of these coins work. But you need people that are out there saying, I believe in this fucking coin. I believe in this collectible. For other people to believe in it. Like, why should I believe some random fucking person behind a profile pic talking about some random coin that's been around for a week? Why should any of you? Why should any of us believe in any of these fucking coins, no matter how much they go up in value? When we don't see anyone talking, we don't actually see anyone. And it could just be a few whales behind the scenes trying to FOMO people in there. Exactly. But we want the Jeters to leave. Crypto is full of scammers. It is full of snakes. I learned this shit the hard way, guys. I got into this coin in April. I've gotten scammed so hard in so many ways. I've been taken advantage of so many ways. Like, I might talk about taking advantage of a Uranus dip, but I got taken advantage of. Did that not work? I want to say I got take advantage of Uranus, but it doesn't quite sync so well.
You threw dip in there.
Yeah. How am I going to say I take advantage of Uranus? Take advantage of this dip.
That's the one right there.
All right.
That's it right there.
Dips, I'm going to take advantage of that. There you go. When Uranus dipped, I'm going to take advantage of that. I did. Remember when Uranus dipped to 13 cents? I bought that thing. I'm fucking still up in my Uranus buys, which is pretty impressive. I'm not up in pretty much anything else I bought, but I'm up there in Uranus. But it's good. Like, let's get rid of all these fucks. If they can't make the quick dollar and they can't scam people, they'll leave. Good. Fuck them. Because if they're gone and the projects that are around are actually trying to do shit and the people believe in what they're doing, then meme coins will gain the respect of the general populace. And it doesn't take that much money for the general populace to make those coins go up in value. And then we can create these mega brands, these decentralized mega brands. Giga, the mega brand of testosterone. Uranus, just fucking hilarious. Sugar Daddy Season, the mega brand of optimism and belief in the degenerate Sugar the Bear future. We're all just we believe that we can have a better future and we can have fucking fun together. Okay? That's what Sugar Daddy Season is all about. And I think a lot of people want to believe that. And if we actually do that, we do that by telling our story, by getting more people in this coin, ultimately the coin price going up, having people can have their own Sugar Daddy Season products. Not me making it. Anyone can have a Sugar Daddy Season product. Crypto Savvy talking about having shirts in Nigeria and shit. Anyone can do it as long as you have it. If you can prove that you believe in Sugar Daddy Season, that's the point of the membership cards. You have a little website, be like, here I can prove I own Sugar Daddy Season. Here's my membership card. And then people in the Sugar Daddy Season community will buy your product. Or people that just like the brand will buy your product. You see how a decentralized brand can work? I think there's something to this thing. And I'm seeing it some with Giga and Pudgy Penguins. Now, SPX 6900 doesn't really have products, but they are pure belief, and I respect that. And Uranus doesn't quite have like I thought the fudge was theirs, but it's not. It's a different fudge factory. But you see how it works. Like their funny brand kind of helped this random fudge place in Uranus, Missouri. We can bring each other up as a community, and then your community has value because it's decentralized. People believe in it, and they believe in each other. In this era of loneliness, in this era where everyone wants the chance at the 1000x, in an era where people are sick of being labeled based on their skin color or their politics or where they're born, people want something where they can find other people based on what they believe in that is positive. Like, I'm not going to, it's not just hanging out with Republicans because you hate Democrats or hanging out with Democrats because you hate Republicans. Or the same thing in other countries. You get what I'm saying? Politics is a terrible way of meeting people because it's divisive by nature. This meme coin things could be ways of bonding over a shared cause. And there's nothing that's a bigger shared cause than hoping your fucking collectible goes up in value. So yes, the monetary incentive does build the community. But there must be something more to the community than just the monetary incentive. There must be some substance to why you believe in this thing can go bigger. You have to have character. You got to have lore. You got to have fun. You got to believe in something. And you got to sometimes you got to have an enemy. Bitcoin had the central banks and the nations, fiat money. That was the enemy for Bitcoin. And look where Bitcoin got. Giga, well, they do not like soy boys. They don't like soy boys. Who does Sure Night Season? We don't like pessimists and posers. We're authentic and we're fun and we're optimistic. So people that just try to fake it and people that are just always all wham, they're not really us. So, again, I think there's something here in this meme coin world. We're going to have a fun time tomorrow. We're going to be giving away $69 to 2 people. We're going to be talking about the website, what's on it, and what's going to be on it in the future. We're about to wrap up this show. To be eligible for the $20, make sure you have commented during the stream, and make sure you repost the stream. And then I'll use the little Twitter giveaway thing to randomly select someone to send $20 of sugar to. Do we got any more questions, Quan, or are we going to wrap this up?
We're giving away $69 to 2 winners tomorrow at the housewarming party. That's all we got.
All right, y'all. Everyone have a good rest of the day, good evening, and we'll talk tomorrow.